Okay, here we are on Dreadysays. I got contacted and asked if I could review the Edifier TWS1 Pro. Did I get that right? Yes, I did. Now, this isn't the usual Amazon review deal. These were sent to me by the company to review. So I've been using a different brand, which is clearly ripping off the AirPod there, and these retail at about 50 quid. Noise cancelling, IP65, I think it's IP65, yes it is. So I can't quite go swimming with these, but I can, if I want, leave them on while I'm having a bit of a shower. So let's have a look at what we've got, because I'm going to have to test these tomorrow, check battery life, quality, and most importantly is mic quality. Now, if it's in shot, the Insta360 One R here does support Bluetooth headphones. So fingers crossed, because I've tried several other brands with the Insta and it's hated them. If it's not an AirPod, it just doesn't want to know. So big fingers crossed for this. Let's have a look at what we get. There we go. Show it to camera and move that out the way. Usual deal with these. It has a charging case. It's always satisfying pulling these off. Oh yeah. Pop that in the bin. And there they are. Lovely stuff. Okay, I got these in the ivory and now they are trying to sync. Now, if it is anything like my other headphones that are similar, when it's in that flashing mode, it is trying to sync. We are presuming those are buttons, but let's just have a look in the box. USB-C, we love USB-C. Can't go wrong with USB-C. So that'll charge the case and the headphones will charge when they're in the case. Silica, different earpieces, and the usual collection. Feedback, manual, and instructions. So I will have a bit of a read of these and see how I get on. Are they labelled left and right? They are. So just using the default piece that comes with them, they feel comfy. Already blocking out noise, although I think they've got active noise cancelling, so they will create like the opposite of a white noise, a black noise that will sort of negate your environment. Bit of a look there. And yeah, the plan is I will try these out tomorrow and check battery life, audio quality, and that all important mic quality, if they have an inbuilt mic. I'm yet to discover. Okay guys, I will now cut to arty shots of the product and then we'll get back to the actual review. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Now this is the test that I was wanting to do and I'm really interested in. Does the Edifier work with the Insta360 One R? Like I mentioned before, it supports AirPods. Not going to buy those. But does it work with good audio with these? Because it could be a portable vlogging solution with the Insta, just with one earphone in, and see if the audio is any good. So, first things first. Insta One R, AirPod mode, connect, start searching. Take them out of the case. Simple as that. Sometimes it won't sync, so you have to press and hold both the buttons to go into sync mode. But in this case, everything's fine. Let's connect. Okay, we are connected. Little icon there showing that it's connected to these fellas. Right, let's switch back. Okay, I'm really interested now to have a listen to this on the computer, see what it sounds like. Is this a viable option? Do they work well with the Insta360 One R? Now, I'm not expecting much. I never do when I test these. Doesn't matter how much they cost. I've even tried this with AirPods and it wasn't very impressive at the One R end. So this is with, hopefully it is coming through these if I give them a tap. Hopefully that's coming through there and not when I tap the camera. Okay, just so you've got a comparison. This is the audio just straight through the Insta360 One R. Now let's cut straight back to the conclusion. Let's go. Okay, time for the conclusion. Was I impressed? I was impressed. When I got all the footage back, started listening to things, spot on. I've spent the day using them whilst editing parts of this video actually. A little bit of gaming. Went out on the bike this afternoon, so I tried them out then. And with that said, these do fit under a motorbike helmet, which is a bonus. If you're trying to navigate, it's sometimes bad to be looking down all the time. So you could just pop your helmet on. A job done. That's not uncomfortable, they're not rubbing, you know, they don't sound weird, they're not certainly not moving around. But yeah, another use case. I will be using them when I'm out on my bike. Music as well sounds really good through the headphones. Nice bass response. The treble isn't tinny. They don't cut out. They go louder than you need them to, which is always a downside with a lot of the cheaper brands that I've tested recently. I've got through 5 or 6 different pairs of these, not the Edifiers, but different, you know, half the price, 20, 25 quid. And they just didn't cut it. I can use it with my Insta now as well, which is always a bonus. It's a good price point. You know, we're not getting into AirPod territory. The Huawei ones, about 100 quid. You know, 50 quid, it's a good price. You get all day out of these. I've not had to charge them yet. I used them 3 or 4 hours last night. I've used them about 5 or 6 hours today. They claim 12 hours, so I believe them. Charging in 40 minutes, probably. They've not run out yet. And I wanted to get this review done, get it out there. They're currently on Amazon for 50 quid. You can also check out the Edifier website, it's edifier.com I believe. And they're Beijing Edifier technology company, and they've been around since the 90s. They released some gaming headphones last year. I think that got announced at CEX 2020. And yeah, what's not to love? They work, they're a great price. And here's the puppy to come and ruin the audio. And yeah, just check them out, guys. If you've got any more questions, let's try and think of them before you ask them. Range, 10 meters, yes, and it went through walls. It's Bluetooth 5.2. My PC downstairs didn't like it because it's got an ancient adapter in it, whereas my laptop, that works just fine with no latency, no dropout, and the audio sounded really good. What else have we got? Noise cancelling, ANC. So with ANC, auto noise cancelling, it can be a little weird if you've not used it before. It's the same with all ANC devices, but you can't turn them off with these headphones. All the cheaper brands you can, but I found I never needed to or wanted to. You know, if you've got a noisy commute, you're in a noisy environment, these will just suck all of the sound out, and all you can hear is either nothing or the music or whatever you're trying to listen to, which is great if you're out shooting a video and you don't need to listen for audio and you're just shooting some B-roll and you don't want to be distracted and you just want to be in the zone. Put some music on. I tend to use the Doom soundtrack, but I'm weird. And, you know, just zone the world out. It's perfect. So, single dual ear use, yeah, you can take one out, pop it back in the case, and then you've just got one. So if you do need to listen to people, you can still have a bit of a listen to music. And it's all spot on. Right, I'm rabbiting on. Please like and subscribe. Follow the channel. There's the Instagram as well, where I post all little bits of news and updates, and got vlogs coming up. And it's starting to get towards tech season, where the weather here in the UK starts to get a bit naff. So I'm not going to be out as much on the water with the surf and sup content. So it's going to be a tech heavy winter. Alright guys, you take care. Catch you for the next one.